Hello? Who's that? Who's that? I mean, like, what is this?
Oh, this is just something I'm working on right now.
To make a video?
Yeah. I'm trying to see. Is there's nothing happening though?
Oh, like a video
Yeah.
on like, I mean,
Yeah.
on like rant, where you like watch TV and like an ad comes, and then you could see that, so the other people could see that. So that's how it works. So you're doing it for your company, like your job.
Kinda.
My finger's starting to get better. It's starting to get like more clear.
It's good.
I know it's good. It was good. And stuff.
What's up? What's up? Ooh, what's up? What's up? What's up, people? This is your boy Daniel Heru, coming with this crazy psycho, whatever you want to call my man. Um, the dude is just unstable, and I'm talking about no other than Judah Nass. I don't know what's wrong with this boy. I really don't. I really don't know what's wrong with him. I don't know, um, how he could say the things he say. He's entertaining to only the people who, belong to, the Torah Knights and people who, I don't know, just blinded by religion or blinded by whatever the brother is saying. But he just started going off, and it was funny to me. So I just thought that, what I'm saying, I go ahead and I talk about it. He got an AG little video going on, being creative, and for the most part, the brother's funny. But as far as the information part, I think the community gave the brother too much credit, and so he gets ostracized and get kicked out of the community. Then he goes back to, tour nights, and he's in there with his group people, and then they just say a bunch of illegitimate shit, and then he comes back again, and he comes on other people's platforms, and they boost him up a little bit. Then he does something crazy, and then he goes back again. Then he gets, toasted or roasted by, people in the community and everything else. But I thought I'd just go over what he was actually saying and doing. I mean, that's what I thought I would do, because it was pretty crazy to me what he was saying, what he was doing. So let's just get into it. What he was saying, what he was doing. So let's just get into it.
Oh yeah. The goddamn tour night's gonna be on Paradigm Shift TV, 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern. I'm sorry. I think it might be 9 o'clock Eastern, 7 o'clock. No, I'm sorry, wait. 7 o'clock Central. It should be like 8 o'clock Eastern. It'll be 9 o'clock in the morning my Thursday. You can see the tour nights over there on Paradigm Shift TV 314. Y'all go over there, like and subscribe. That nigga Juden ass is over there, had the nigga scared to goddamn death. Hold on a second. Goddamn niggas. What it is with this motherfucker? Hold on. Goddamn bum ass niggas. You goddamn bum ass niggas scared to goddamn death of the tour nights. Woo! Nigga, it's your motherfucking ass, nigga.
Now he's going into his WWE, WWF promo presentation, SmackDown rant. You know what I'm saying? Listen to him. He sounds just like one of them WWE promo motherfuckers. Look at him. Well, listen to him.
It's your motherfucking ass, nigga. Okay? All you bum ass niggas talking about the Bible's fake. You goddamn bums. You motherfucking custodial art ass niggas. You goddamn bums. It's a goddamn rap for you niggas. It's goddamn over, nigga. Paradigm shift. Torn up, nigga. We there, nigga, in the building. What the fuck's a goddamn nigga roach? Do it.
I wonder, is he trying out for WWE? Is he hoping that Vince McMahon or somebody sees his ass? Maybe Triple H.
Goddamn, nigga. Shoot it ass, nigga. Oh, whole ass nigga.
Oh my gosh. This black man got a crown on his head, cosplay and shit. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like he finna wrestle somebody.
Gas like snorting around cocaine up in this motherfucker. God damn it.
Now he Ric Flair.
You niggas is goddamn dead, nigga. You niggas is goddamn dead. Let me calm the fuck down, nigga. God damn it, the tour nights, nigga.
Y'all tell me that he don't sound like somebody like a WWE. This dude is off the chain with his Burger King crown on his head. You know what I'm saying? This is just utterly crazy.
We gonna be in the goddamn building how we're going. Let me tell you, there was a goddamn bum, some goddamn nigga bum ass roach named Masabio who's down with Chris Harris, that goddamn motherfucking bum. All the motherfucking goddamn bums. You goddamn bums. We're coming on Wednesday. You goddamn bums. Bring your bum ass over and bring your goddamn bullshit crack ass, white supremacist atheist bullshit over, and we gonna mop your motherfucking head. We're gonna goddamn clean the goddamn floor with your motherfucking bald ass scalp, you fucking bum ass niggas.
Yeah.
You're a bunch of goddamn bums. The tour nights in the goddamn building, nigga. Paradigm Shift is about to become the #1 goddamn debate platform on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Watch. All the heavy hitters are gonna go over there, nigga.
I'll do it now.
These goddamn bums. Listen. These niggas are so goddamn scared. One of Chris Harris's goddamn acolytes is another motherfucking bum. This nigga was.
Who's afraid? No, listen. Wait, hold on. First of all, I wonder who is he saying is scared of him. I watched him debate, and I have never known anybody to be scared of him. What I have seen is that he would debate one of the top debaters in the league, like a Chris Harris, like a Jabari, um, some others, even in like JJ 7000, and he get beat, and then he go back on tour nights talking about how everybody cheated him and how it wasn't fair and he don't got no information or anything like that.
Crying and whining the whole goddamn time. Oh, you guys just call me faggot. You guys call me gay. You guys make fun of my voice. Blah, 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 blah. Show me your God. Make him show me a Ferrari right now. If he can't do that, he's not real. Nigga, shut up. Nobody want to hear that nigga turd shit. Bitch, nigga, get in the ring. The Most High uses men. And he's going to use me to mop the floor. He's going to use the Torah lights to mop the floor with all you goddamn whites.
Does anybody know, as far as in the different, like the different groups that's out there, like you got ISUPK, you got the Lions Den, you got, of course, you got Sinata TV, even Paradigm Shift, and then you definitely have Chris MVP, Black Intelligentsia. I don't know anybody that's talking about the Torah Nights. Not one. I don't hear anybody on any platforms besides what they're doing talking about the Torah Nights.
Cock blowing ass motherfucking nigga atheist, cockroach, non-intellectual, goddamn bum ass niggas. We're gonna whip your motherfucking ass, nigga. Okay? We're gonna whip you. Been lying to our people for all these goddamn years, nigga. Now you gonna fucking pay. You gonna, nigga, and you better do like the Sabios bitch ass. That nigga fucking ran. Just like his motherfucking leader, Chris Harris, got his motherfucking ass kicked on HOK. That goddamn bum knew.
When did Chris Harris get his whatever whooped on HOK by Judah Naz? When? Y'all see earlier where Judah Naz was saying it, and I had asked him, I just was trolling, and I asked him, show the poll. That one would block me. You say you beat Chris, and then, everybody, Davion, and it was like, oh yeah, I've seen it plenty of times. Show the poll. Show the poll. I bet you the poll showed different. I bet you it showed different. That's why you blocked me when you said it. Don't worry about me getting to the ring. Nigga, show the poll. That's what I gotta say.
If I beat this goddamn leader, I'm gonna beat that goddamn bum. He's a goddamn bum. He's a goddamn bum. Where's Cedric Ortega's bum ass at? That alien, fallen angel, Anunnaki face ass nigga.
Now that was funny. I no disrespect on Ortega. Hey, Judah crazy, but he do say some funny shit though. He do, excuse the language. He do say some funny stuff. He may be off, he's off his rocker, but he come up with some funny liners. I mean, I was even laughing at myself when he was talking about me. So he's still crazy, misinformation, but hey, it is what it is.
Get that goddamn bum over there. Where's Aunt West bum ass at? Where's Garfield? Get these goddamn bums who've been scamming and lying to our people the whole time. Get these motherfucking cockroaches in the goddamn ring.
Clout chase.
Cause Judah ass ain't playing, nigga. Okay?
Everybody beat his ass, beating on different platforms. He ran back. He licking his wounds. He was just on talking about how he's Christian, and he all this other stuff. Now he's looking for Unc West and Garfield and calling out Chris and.
I haven't debated in a little bit. Guess what, nigga? The gods are back, nigga. Mafia life, nigga, all day, nigga. All that fake ass African shit you niggas talking.
What type of Hebrew Israelite mafia? What are you talking? You in Japan, dude? You in Japan? You're talking about mafia? You gotta be kidding me.
It's fucking dead, nigga. You niggas out of here, nigga. You atheist ass, weird ass niggas, compromised, cock blowing ass niggas. Stop blowing rods, nigga. Get in the fucking ring, pussy ass niggas. The Torah nights, nigga. Y'all better fucking show up. We gonna be on Paradigm Shift.
Listen. when you start talking about atheists and you mention unravel, you can't touch. But you can't touch. Cube, you can't touch. You know what I'm saying? I'm extremely busy, but I'd make time to if you want to talk about exactly what atheism is, you have a problem with it. You know what I'm saying? You can always you got the A side. You prove God exists. You prove it. My side is it doesn't. The God that you're talking about in the Bible does not exist. So, Cube already killed you. Already killed you. Chris already killed you. So you get beat on the religious side and you get beat on the scientific side. So either way it go, you should probably go back into hiding.
14 calling these fucking whole ass niggas out. I'm telling you, you don't want to fucking miss it. You see fucking YouTubers getting whacked. We trying to make this shit lit again, nigga. Guess what I said to these bum ass motherfucking niggas? I said bum ass cockroach ass niggas. You niggas said the Bible is myth and fairy tale. Let's debate that. You assume you go get the motherfucking custodian.
He said that the Bible is myth and fairy tale. This is what we said. We said the Bible has myth and fairy tale. Now here's his stance on it.
Yo, janitorial art ass niggas, get the motherfucking the semen cleanup crew, get them bitch ass niggas, get all of them. Get 666 of them effeminate weird ass niggas versus the Torah nice nigga. And it better not be one motherfucking thing true in the Bible. Because if there's one thing true in the Bible, your bitch ass is a motherfucking liar, nigga.
Here we go. So he said that if you find one thing in the Bible that's true, because you called it myth, fairy tale, whatever, then if you find one thing in the Bible that's true, it's not myth. The Bible contains myth. It contains allegory. It contains, parables, shit that's not true in it. It contains that. There's no talking snake. There's no talking donkey. There's nobody that spread the ocean water with a wave of their hand. None of that happened. Nobody said, let there be light, and light just appeared. None of that happened. None of it. So you gonna say if there's one thing, so you go point to something because there's maybe a place called Canaan, or there may be a pharaoh, or not even, because I don't have no pharaoh names, but you can talk about places that may exist, but the story around the places does not exist, and is hyperbole. It's indulging in stories. It's borrowed stories at that. And we know that it's myth because a lot of it comes from other cultures, other places. So that's how we know it is. So it ain't if it has one thing. You have to prove the Bible entirety is true. It's not a history book. So try it there. Try again.
And you a white supremacist bitch ass nigga. Okay? You know why? Because these whole ass niggas would never go to Africa and talk that bullshit to them, because Africans will throw them bitch ass niggas off a building, put a tire on them, pour gasoline on these fucking fruitcakes, and fucking kill these niggas. Okay? So these whole ass niggas are in America.
Gaslighting. He's gaslighting.
That atheist Charles Darwin bullshit, right? They talk that bullshit, but they don't want to get in the fucking ring.
Why they always go with Charles Darwin? Like, why they hate Charles Darwin so much? Why they hate him so much?
Why? Because they're fucking scared. We've been running this debate shit for goddamn over a decade. These niggas fucking know already. They know. And they're gonna...
Man, listen. When it comes to running the debate league, you know what I'm saying? Solar wasn't part of Torah Night, so you can't say that. Sinetta is not part of Torah Night, so you can't say that. Yara is not part of Torah Nights. You can't say that. Kansu is not part of Torah Nights, so you can't say that. So most of the people that I just mentioned was running the debate league, Chris Nim and Black Intelligentsia, aren't part of Torah Night. So I don't know what the hell you've been running. And then you got the Lions Den, which has a strong presence in the debate league as far as in our community. They're not part of Torah Nights. So I don't know who you talking about. Torah Nights was doing something when Chris was there. When Chris left, ever since Chris left, Torah Night has not been a presence at all as far as it comes to what's going on in the community. Even in debating, there's nothing.
You're gonna fucking run. Super Wavy saw it, DMG saw it, they all saw it. Who else was there? There was another brother, Silent K, GSP and HOK, he was there. He saw me. I said, bum ass niggas in the chat talking shit. The Torah Nights be over here now, nigga. Don't do like the HOK when them whole ass niggas sit and be chat rats and talk shit from the chat. Go get it. Ask them whole ass niggas to play link and set up the debate. The niggas be doing the goddamn Forrest Gump. Bitch ass niggas stop running, get in the ring, nigga. Bunny rabbit hard ass niggas. You niggas don't know shit. And we're gonna prove you niggas been lying to our people this whole fucking time with your goddamn white supremacist bullshit. Your atheist bullshit. Oh, nigga, how the fuck did everything get here, nigga? They never have a goddamn explanation. Never. They never.
Now this is why he's silly and stupid as hell. Because not only can science show you how, it can't show you how everything got here, because there's some things that science just does not know. Science don't have an explanation for. But for the most part, as far as in evolution and, part of the theory for, abiogenesis, it tells you about how things got there. Now, what you can't do is you can't tell me how things got there. You can't tell me how. You can tell me a story about what somebody said or did, but you can't tell me the processes in which he did it. You can say, well, God's almighty, all more powerful. So he said, let there be, and then there was. How did he do it besides just saying words? What was mechanics that he did it? What was the process in which these things happened? You can't do that. So what are you talking about? Anytime you go up against an atheist or somebody that's in science, they will tell you about how things happen. That is what science does. You just don't know. That's your big deal. They ain't got nothing to do with us. And people who believe in evolution or science or abiogenesis, because there's people that are actually Christians and Catholics that believe in evolution. There's people that believe in that. There's just like there's people who believe in evolution who happens to also be Christian. I mean, you have people both ways, but you still cannot prove what you say you can prove. You can only talk about a book, period.
That's one thing I learned about these whole ass niggas. They have no counter argument for nothing. It's just denial. It ain't nothing but that motherfucking filthy ass scene water from goddamn Egypt fucking denial. No fucking real man is gonna sit there and drink that shit. A real man gets in the ring and fights for what he believes.
Now he says a real man is gonna drink the water in the Nile because it has stuff in it. But a real man, but a real man get in the ring. Two things have nothing to do with each other. Do you understand? This is what I'm talking about. He doesn't even stand, about ecosystem ecology. Do you know what type of things that happen in water? Let's just go with there. And that's not an excuse about whatever they did in the Nile. But do you know there's animals in the water? There's animals that do all kind of crazy, nasty stuff in the water, that die, decay in the water, and people drink it. You're stupid. You only talk about a story, or you talk about something that happened in Kemet as part of the celebration or ceremony, and you want to bring that up as if, I don't know. It's just something stupid with you. Maybe, I don't know. Can somebody say, mention what's going on with him? Because this just doesn't make any sense. Real men get in the ring. What do real men get in the ring got to do with ancient Kemet? It's just ignorant.
These whole ass niggas are not fucking men. These niggas be wearing goddamn male tops. These niggas be wearing goddamn pumps and a goddamn skirt. But you can't see it because these whole ass niggas don't stand up. Fishnet wearing ass niggas don't want no motherfucking smoke with the goddamn Torah Nights, nigga. We're
Clout chase.
the premier. We're the top of the goddamn food chain, nigga.
No.
Like DMG said, nigga. We're like the NWO from WCW and WWE, nigga. Nature Boy Ric Flair, nigga. Hulk Hogan. Scott Steiner, Razor Ramon, Diesel, X-Pac, China, nigga. We got the whole goddamn squad, nigga. The goddamn takeover takeover, nigga. The goddamn takeover, the Torah Nights, nigga. Torah Nights takeover, nigga. And what the fuck are you other debate things gonna do, nigga? You better hope the most I put ass in this. What are you other debate things gonna do?
Why you always lying?
Y'all not gonna pop off. Y'all know when we get in the motherfucking building, nigga. YouTube got pretty fucking whack. I'm gonna put the link down. I only got half an hour.
That's the video.
Gotta go to work today. You other niggas? Y'all niggas might as well fucking quit, nigga. No one's gonna watch y'all niggas shit when we're debating, nigga. Remember, all the Bible hate. We don't want to. First off, the Bible is the greatest book of all time. Nobody wants to hear your remedial bullshit.
You know what? I will agree. The Bible is a great book to read. It is exactly that. It's one of the most famous pieces of literature ever created. You know, but so is Moby Dick. So is
One like. You got one
you know,
like.
a lot of books that's out there that are really famous pieces of literature. So
Dad, you got one like.
Yo, whack ass motherfucking debate topics, nigga. Nobody wanna hear that whack ass shit. That's why that shit came on fucking right? Paradigm Shift is gonna be the #1 debate platform on YouTube. Watch. You're gonna see everybody that's somebody's gonna come over there. You minor league ass niggas, you softball playing ass niggas, you niggas are not the major leagues, nigga. We throwing fastballs, you niggas are tossing balls like this, nigga. It's different, nigga. It's different. Let me put the motherfucking link down. Okay, hopefully 20 Sue's in the building. You know what I mean? I'm gonna put the link down, nigga. And celebrate whooping these motherfuckers' asses. And if these bitch ass niggas fucking run, it makes it even fucking better because we're gonna show that we're the goddamn best. DMG will fucking tell you, Craig will tell you. Yo, if you niggas fucking run for the Torah Nights, they're the fucking best. Okay? Right? Right? But these niggas fucking run, DMG and Craig will tell you, yeah. These niggas are running from the Torah Nights because the Torah Nights are the fucking best. They're the goddamn greatest. They're the best, nigga. Okay? The best. We just keep goddamn winning. And we're gonna stay goddamn winning. Okay? These goddamn niggas gonna hold them motherfucking L's, nigga. Okay? We're gonna keep holding them motherfucking L's, nigga. Let me say it again, nigga. Let me say it again. You goddamn bums! We're a Paradigm Shift TV, you whole ass niggas! Now what the fuck you gonna do, you bum ass niggas? You're gonna fucking bow down, nigga. You're gonna kiss my motherfucking Vans, nigga. That's the fuck you're gonna do, whole ass nigga. Put your motherfucking receding hairline down and kiss these goddamn Vans, bitch ass nigga. The Prince of Israel, you whole ass nigga. What the fuck's a goddamn cockroach to the goddamn gods, nigga? The Prince of Israel, you whole ass nigga. We're the best. And anybody not tuning in, you're watching some motherfucking bullshit, nigga. You're watching some goddamn Chris Harris, low IQ motherfucking retard, goddamn window licker, goddamn crayon chewing, goddamn low IQ, dumb special needs, retarded class, stay in one goddamn room the whole goddamn school semester with your ass niggas, retarded ass niggas. Niggas wanna see that real shit. If you wanna see no motherfucking fruitcake nigga talking about atheist shit, nigga, come to Paradigm Shift.
What do you mean?
listen, nobody's coming to Paradigm Shift to debate you, dude. Stop trying to promote yourself and trying to get people to go over there to debate your ass. They done beat you everywhere. They done beat you on SVDL. You got beat on the Lion's Den. You got beat on House of Consciousness. You just get beat everywhere. Like they just be just volleyballing your ass. You need to you should just stay where you at, dude. Nobody's coming over there to debate you on Paradigm Shift just to debate you. As far as I know, Paradigm Shift is supposed to be a good platform. I've never really watched it so much, but I have heard people who have been on it. A lot of people debated on it before they've been on other platforms. They say it's pretty good. But somehow your WWE promo tactic is not going to get anybody there to debate you because nobody's looking for you. You looking for everybody else.
TV 314.
So that's how you like.
If you want to hear no motherfucking bums talking that bullshit, these whole ass niggas scared to get in the fucking ring and defend that motherfucking crack ass shit these niggas is talking, come to Paradigm Shift TV 314, nigga.
This is like that.
If you want to see some handsome brothers whoop up on these ugly balling ass niggas, musty funky ass niggas, come to Paradigm Shift TV 314, nigga. The gods gonna be there, nigga. It's gonna be pretty women and handsome niggas. Not these musty ass, crusty, fungus foot, dirt bag ass niggas who are fucking jealous because these niggas' hair
what kind of monkey mouth, you know, talk is that? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, first of all, you supposed to have a wife, dude. You probably one of the most unholiest, unsanctified, unblessed Hebrew Israelites I know, dude. I mean, I feel sorry, man. Like it's just sad. It's just sad. It really is. It's just stupid. You know, talking about ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis.
Lines like a motherfucking McDonald's logo. Not these whole ass niggas. The God's in the building, not a goddamn nigga. Go ahead, my bad, brother. I'm over here. Woo! Go ahead, you know what I mean?
Shalom, huh? No, my bad, that was Lamar. But yeah, bro, we gonna be on Paradigm Shift Wednesday. This Wednesday coming up. Hey, Craig already said Toro Nights the best. He said that yesterday when we was on here.
The goddamn best. This nigga Asabio, you just seen this nigga, Devion. This nigga Asabio, he was talking all that shit. Oh, you guys believe in fairy tales, the Bible's a fairy tale, blah, blah, blah. I said, nigga.
Oh, that's where it comes from. Somebody else had told you believe in fairy tales. So Sabio told you that. So that's why you did that. Oh, okay. Got it. Now I'm caught up to speed.
Go get assemble your whack ass motherfucking team. Shalom, TG, Shalom. Right? The niggas hate God because the niggas hairline look like the Arby's or the McDonald's logo. Right? That's why they hate God. You know what I mean? Niggas smell like funk. That's why the niggas.
He's coming with no information. And what he do go provide, let me get to you right here, right? What he do provide, let's go right here. This is what he's trying to provide. Me and my boy Isaiah Cobb, peace out to the brother, to the king, to the God, was talking about it earlier. This is what this fool was doing. Let's go right here. You know, I don't know. This is what he was looking at over here. He wants to talk about migration patterns and all kind of crazy shit, and I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. But, you know, oh, what happened right here? Let's see, where we at? Let's see where we at. They probably cut his stuff off because they should cut it off. They should cut it off. Let's see. Let me see what's going on. Wait 1 second. Hold on. Let's go. Yep. Let me see what's going on. This is kind
of debate. David versus
let's see.
Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, let's go. Well, let me see. You kind of cut a little bit. Let me get there. I don't know why my computer's going so.
Whereas the African branches of Afro-Asiatic arthritis equals semi-fucker, big back bitches, right? You niggas are fucking whack. That's why you niggas won't get in that fucking ring, nigga. And I'm guarantee you, I'm gonna show something real quick. Hold on. I want to show y'all something real quick. There's a debate coming up between Chris Harris and Alpha Blue, right? It's gonna be on SVDL. I'm definitely gonna tune into that. I even contacted Blue on his channel, right?
What's the topic?
The topic was Elijah Muhammad right? We're not black, but remember he's from the 30s, so they said black. Are we Asiatic black people? Right? Now Chris stupid ass will say some dumb ass shit like, Afro-Asiatic is nigga, what the fuck language do you speak? English. Okay, well where's the word English come from? England. So if you speak.
Did that fool just say the word Hold on.
Japanese? English come from. What the fuck language do you speak? English. Okay, well where's the word English come from?
Hold
England.
on. Stop. This boy is always searching for Chris Harris so bad that he always talking and just always messing up. You know what I'm saying? Because he wants to be Chris. he wants to be him so bad that he wants to always call his name. You know what I'm saying? But Chris is going to ignore him. So I don't know why. I don't know why he keeps talking about Chris. You know what I'm saying? And he's understand that he's like, let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go back.
If you speak Japanese, well, where's the word English come from? England. English. Okay, well, where's the word English come from? England. English. Okay, well, where's the word English come from? England. English. Okay, well, where's the word English come from? England. So, if you speak Japanese.
So, the origins of the English language. English comes from the Dramatic language family that has evolved over 1,500 years through influences from different cultures and conquests. That's where it comes from. That's where it comes from. It doesn't come from England. This is what I'm talking about. This is what Judah does, and this is what his people will sit there and allow them to do. It won't say anything. They won't say anything. They'll continue. Just agree with him. He'll just agree with him. You know what I'm saying? It's Indo-European. It's not English like from England. That's what this is what is, and that's why Chris kills him every single time. Chris kills him. But let him continue.
Japanese. It comes from what? Japan. So when we say Afro-Asiatics, right? Afro-Asian.
What do you say?
It comes from what? Japan. So if you speak Japanese, it comes from what? Japan. So when we say Afro-Asiatics, right?
Hold on.
It comes from what?
Japan.
So when we say Afro-Asiatics, right? It is a linguistic class, but there are people, Shemites. Matter of fact, let me just show you this. Right?
This he better not debate Chris. He better not debate. He gonna end up back in the back cave with the rest of the tour nights. if he makes mistakes like this, he better not debate Chris. Oh, that's all I'm saying. He better not.
Low-level minded people seem to flock together. Always, bro.
Now this is what's crazy. He said low-minded people, and he's like, yeah, they flock together. He must be talking about you, because you just said, hold on, let's rewind this. Let's rewind this.
Japan.
Wait, let's go a little further.
English. Okay, well, where's the word English come from? England. So if you speak Japanese,
He better not debate Chris. He better not debate Chris. Not saying that. He said low level. Oh my God.
It comes from what? Japan. So when we say Afro-Asiatics,
oh my gosh.
right? It is a linguistic class, but there are people, Shemites. Matter of fact, let me just show you this. Right? Natzarah said, low-level minded people seem to flock together. Always, bro. Always, bro. They find it's called trauma bonding. Like they make being a fucking funk bomb retarded ass nigga. They feel like, well, shit. If it's a whole bunch of us, nigga, it's comfort. But let me show you this real quick. Out of the blue, watch this. I'm gonna give you one little tidbit. If you listen to me, you'll forearm this dumbass nigga, Chris. He don't know shit. He thinks you're gonna come with the hat.
Chris know that English, it don't come from England. That's what the fuck Chris do know. I can tell you that. You can say Chris may not know something, but I tell you what Chris do know. Chris knows that English did not come from England. It's an Indo-European language. That's what he do know. So, like I said, you better leave Chris alone. And man, just debate people on tour nights or paradigm shift, whatever. But I'm telling you, leave Chris alone.
Haplogroup shit. Right? Let me show y'all this real quick. Just real quick. Give me a second, y'all. Watch this. Watch this.
Hey, y'all, hit the like button. Hit the like, subscribe button.
Watch this. Afro-Asiatics equals Semites, linguistics, and migration. Watch this, y'all. The Afro-Asiatic, also known as Afrosan or Afro-Asian, are a language family of about 300 languages that are spoken predominantly in the geographic subregions of Western Asia, North Africa, the Horn of Africa, and parts of the Sahel, with the exception of the Semitic branch. All branches of the Afro-Asiatic family are exclusively native to the African continent. The Afro-Asiatic languages and Afro-Asiatic people.
Hold on. Hold on. He just said. What did he just say? Let's see. What did he just say again?
African continent. The exception of the Semitic branch, all branches of the Afro-Asiatic family are exclusively native to the African continent.
Did he? I don't think he know what he read. I really don't think he know it. Let's go on. Let's continue.
The Afro-Asiatic languages and Afro-Asiatic peoples. Look at this, y'all. I have a source. The Afro-Asiatic languages and Afro-Asiatic peoples originated from the Proto-Afro-Asiatic speakers somewhere in northeastern Africa, Red Hills, and African origin has broad scholarly support and is favored by most linguists on the basis of the linguistic data. Remember,
dude, it said in North Africa. We're in Asia.
We're in Asia.
these niggas don't study linguistics.
Neither do you.
The spread of Afro-Asiatic languages. Look, all over the top. Watch this. The African languages of Afro-Asiatics are not more closely related to each other than they are to Semitic, as one would expect if only Semitic had remained in an Asian Afro-Asiatic homeland, while all other branches have spread from there. Likewise, all Semitic languages are fairly similar to each other, whereas the African branches of Afro-Asiatic are very diverse. This suggests the rapid spread of Semitic out of Africa.
See, this is how silly he is, right? Africa is the most diverse place in the world. It's more diverse in damn near every aspect. The tallest people are in Africa. The shortest people are in Africa. Some of the darkest people are in Africa. It goes from light skin to dark skin to short to fat to wide eyes to thin eye or slitty eyes to wide nose to thick lips to thin lips to all kind of diversities in Africa. So why wouldn't their language be as diverse? That lets you know that it's huge. And I don't understand what this is saying anyway. I don't understand. I mean, I don't understand what he's trying to prove here. Probably nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's when a person tries to sound smart but not smart about it.
It is assumed that the Proto-Afro-Asiatic language to have been spoken by the pre-Neolithic hunter-gatherers, as there is no evidence of words in Proto-Afro-Asiatic related to agriculture or animal husbandry. This aligns well with the archaeological and genetic evidence. Hold on. And you can see here, when these guys say Eurasian, they're not talking about white people. They're talking about Indians. Like East Indians. Look. Hold on, let me make it a little smaller. Look. What is that?
Now look at this fool. Look at this fool. This migration pattern shows the out of Africa theory. It shows the branches that are going up. Hold on, let me get this right here, because y'all can see my little thing right here, right? It shows the branches that are going up, and it shows how the branches they go into like the Congo area, west coast of Africa, then it goes up into North Africa, and then it goes into the Levant area, into the Sinai Peninsula, and then it goes into East Asia. but it's all in Africa. Everything in here would have started in Africa, not in Africa Asiatic. You don't see no back migrations back into Africa doing anything, not on this map anyway. So I don't know what he's talking about. That's why I said, dude, if you go call out Chris, you got to call out Chris, but better than this shit. I don't need, man.
15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
That's the Saudi, wait, I'm sorry. This is Saudi Arabia here. It's going on. You can see, look what it says here. Out of Africa, exit is where? North Africa. You can see the migrations of all the people. So when these dumbass niggas be like, I'm a West African. Stupid ass nigga, they came from East Africa and moved into the West Africa. You can see here the migration patterns.
He jumping everywhere. What the hell is this dude talking about?
I'm not gonna be, this is a whole other lesson that I have planned for.
No, that's about 5 lessons. You talk about 4 different things all at once. Fucking conflate, condensed all of them into one thing.
When I come back. But please watch this. Proto-Afro-Asiatic speakers' additional contact with Nilo-Saharan Nilotic peoples left lasting impacts for the early Proto-Egyptians, Proto-Cushites or Ethiopians, and Proto-Berbers who come from Egypt, while Proto-Semites arrived to the Levant. Listen, Proto-Semites arrived to the Levant and came into contact with local Mesopotamian groups. Afro-Asiatic peoples have an African origin. Eurocentrists cannot claim that Afro-Asiatic represents Eurasian influence on Africa. Rather, it was a merger that was developed within Africa and later influenced Eurasians. It was not Eurasian
You know what? This is not even worth, oh my God. It was not Eurasian agriculturalist migrations that spread Afro-Asiatic languages. It says it was not Euro-Asian agriculturalist migrations what spread Afro-Asiatic language. It's telling you it wasn't that. Debunking also the claim of a Mesopotamia origin for ancient Egypt culture, which what he says that it comes out of India or Hinduism, whatever shit. Rather, it is found in the mere Neolithic group, the Nile traditions with Afro-Asiatics, which are African. This is why you better leave Smash alone. You better leave Asar M. Ka alone. You need to leave Reggie alone. You need to leave Chris alone. You need to definitely, anybody in that group, Jabari, all of them. Leave JJ 7000 alone. You are not there. Stop. Because you don't know what you read.
Culturalist migration what spread Afro-Asian.
Man, let's go a little bit further because this I get out of this.
Mesopotamian origin.
Let's go with he was. Let's go.
Right? Because niggas are now trying to say the ancient Egyptians were like not Hamites, that they were like Europeans. When they say Euro or Eurasian, they're not talking about white people, right? Which is rather found by a merger of Nilotic groups. Now that Eurasian is modern, but when back then there were no so-called white people walking around because they were centered around Rome. They were the 10 barbarian tribes. They didn't spread to Europe yet, right? The Greeks were the first so-called whites to spread throughout. Keep going. That's why even the Amharic or the Egyptian language has Greek influence in it. Watch this. It even uses the Greek alphabet, or the Egyptian language has Greek influence in it. Watch this. It even uses the Greek.
Now this is what I'm talking about, right? This is just horrible. He says that, just listen to this. He says that the Egyptian language has Greek influence. How? When the Greeks didn't come until around 325 BC. 325 BC. They already had a language. You don't get anything of Greek into the language until you get Ptolemy. Not even Alexander. Until you get Ptolemy, you don't get any type of not even influence, but alteration or merger of languages, which was Coptic. What the hell are you talking about? How did you influence a language that was already there and being spoken? Only thing that you could do is try to adjust, modify the language so you could speak it, but you didn't influence. You influenced it. If you want to say you influenced the language, Coptic, yeah, because that's how y'all had to speak it, because the Greeks couldn't speak the regular Kemetic language, so they had to create a language in order to be able to communicate with them once they had took over the region. But this is horrible. This is horrible. Let's go to another place.
Do we have like African cave beasts? Literally to call everybody else cave.
Let's go.
Just to show all that. Just to show these stupid niggas like, where's Africa? West Africans come from Northeast Africa, just like the
I don't even want to get
Bible
on
says,
this.
retards.
I don't even get
I
on
don't believe in the Bible. But then you don't believe in science.
You don't believe in science. And if somebody said they came from West Africa, they came from West Africa. Where's Ghana? That's West Africa. Where's the Ivory Coast? That's Ghana. You know, where's the Congo? Where's the Cameroon? Where's those places at, dude? Like, what the? This is y'all tour leader.
Idiot. Either.
This is y'all tour leader.
Thing going on over there. Why not? And these niggas won't answer you.
Wait, hold
They're
on.
right, because I kept saying, can you show me any West African writings past 2,000 years? But since these niggas believe in that shit, well, according to scientists, so-called West Africans were dealing with some type of ancient primitive hominid.
Let's go here. Let's go back to the hominid, please.
There aren't any bones or ancient DNA to prove it, but recent
Let's go here.
and non-Africans. These stupid niggas think that so-called West Africans and Central Africans just popped up out of the fucking ground. When clearly the Bible tells you
It's called migration. It's called. Hey, stupid. Oh, you can't give somebody a position, dude, and then try to make them defend it, dude. Like, everybody know how West Africans got there. Nobody said that they just popped up. That's what your Bible say. People popped up. God said, "Let there be," and there just was. The shit just popped out of nowhere. Just manifested, materialized from thin air. You had a guy who says, "Well, let's create." He said, "Let there be light," and there was light. He didn't create light. He just manifested light. He created the suns, the novas, all those, the stars and the heavenly bodies, because with just a thought, just by speaking, let there be. But he had to create man, which is the most simplest, most, non-complex when it's compared to what a star is. You can create suns and novas and all this and galaxies, but you have to create a man. But you can just speak other things into existence. No, that's how you got shit. That ain't how we got shit. That's how you got shit. He's trying to explain something, but he at the same time, he over here acting like, you know what I'm saying, like we can't explain things. Like, no, you can't explain things. You can tell us what happened, but you can't explain nothing.
That Ham occupied quote-unquote North Africa, Northeast Africa, and they spread.
Who the hell is Ham? Who the hell is Ham? Ham, Shem, and Japheth. Show me a body, a bone, a writing, or something. You can't. Explain that. Only thing you're going to do is go to your Bible. That's what you're going to say.
Next.
And you're going to say God said that somebody had a son, and he had 3 sons, they had Ham, Shem, and Japheth. You don't believe in evolution and all that, but you're going to say that all these nations came from one person. And all of a sudden, this one person changed into a Chinese man, and then the other son was a black man, and another man was a white man, and from there, then you got mongrels, and you got indigenous Indian people. Dudes, and it's not a myth. That's not a myth. That's not allegory. That's not, like, what are you talking about? And then you'll say, oh, well, yeah, that's what the Bible says. That's why they say it's a myth. That's why they say it's fiction. That's why you can find it in the fiction section of libraries and shit. You can find it on the next to fiction at Walmart and Target and things of that nature.
And I'll show you the source. Most people in Africa and the rest of the planet can trace much of their ancestry to the East African hunter-gatherers. Here's another fucking date. Less than 100,000 years ago. This group split into two lineages. One group gave rise to many of today's East African tribes. Another group included the Mota man. They were closely related to the people who expanded east out of East Africa and the rest of the world. Hold on, right? So, not to read all of that, here's my source. Okay, the New York Times. Science, ancient DNA, Africa, blah, 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 blah. Watch this. Y'all really gonna find this interesting. I'm gonna get into this. Watch this.
Now,
you know how they always...
Now, this is one of those things where somebody, like, they think they got you, and they article search and quote search, and then they think they got you, but they don't really understand what they're reading or what they're saying, because they, you know what I'm saying? It's just because it's not something that they do. It's just not something that they do. So he's gonna go with it. He's gonna jump out the window.
We say, oh, well, you know, the white man, the European, and the Asians, they have Neanderthal DNA.
Now remember this. He said the white man, the Neanderthal, got what did he just say?
Watch this. The white man, the European, and the Asians, they have Neanderthal.
The white man, the European, and the Asians got Neanderthal DNA. Remember that. Remember that right there.
DNA. Watch this. They never talk about this. Remember, this ain't us. This is them. Y'all see this, right? The DNA strand. Scientists have found traces of DNA that they say is evident that prehistoric humans procreated with an unknown hominid group in West Africa. What?
Okay, so remember.
Now, I'm not saying that I believe this. I'm saying since these niggas talk about...
So let's remember, the white man, the white man, the Asian, the European have Neanderthal DNA. That's what he said.
DNA and scientists. Why are scientists saying there's tons of sources on this? You should look this up, you guys. It's called ghost DNA. Watch this. I wrote...
This has already been talked about.
This.
He knew to the party.
Group brothers. You don't teach about what's called the ghost DNA from an unknown people who mixed with so-called West Africans. Watch this. About 50,000 years ago, ancient humans in what is now West Africa apparently procreated...
Okay, so remember earlier, Judah not got it all. Just said that there was no people in West Africa. That's what he said. And they just say that people just popped up, but the Bible describes how they got there. So he's reading an article in which he really says he don't believe, but he's trying to use it as support for his misguided misinformation that he's spreading to people, which the audience that's listening to it are loving it. And it says about 50,000 years ago, ancient humans, and now it says in what now West Africa apparently procreated with another group of ancient humans. 50,000 years ago, ancient humans in what is now West Africa, which means they were already there. This is when you read something, you think you read something that supports you, but you end up killing yourself because you're trying to do confirmation bias, but you don't know what you're reading. And Yame, you know what I'm saying. He don't know what the hell he reading. And so, because he don't know what he reading, he keep cutting his damn wrist. He keep cutting his wrist. And he just makes himself look more foolish. Because earlier he just said that through the Hermetic hypothesis, whatever this shit is, they populated from the three sons, Ham, Shem, Japheth, the Hamites. They came and they populated West Africa. But then he shows you an article right after that. That says about 50,000 years ago, ancient humans in what is now West Africa. Stop there. Anybody else that is listening to this, listening to Jews that not got it all, Judah not right, should stop. He should just stop, period. You right. This is just beyond belief on how you cut yourself. You should never, dude, if you stop calling Chris Harris' name. Because if you ever call Chris Harris' name with this type of scholarship, he's not only gonna beat you down, he will end your career. It's gonna be that bad. You can't debate. Like the brothers, I mean, stop calling his name. You ain't ready for his name. You ain't ready for Unk's name. You ain't ready for Garfield's name. You're not ready for JJ's name. You can call me out. You know I don't even debate. I do not debate. I do not have the time. I'm like Stephen A. Smith, right? I report on what's going on when I have the time. But I'm gonna tell you this. You'll mess around. I'm gonna have time today. Don't come with that. Let's keep listening.
With another group of ancient humans that scientists didn't know existed. There aren't any bones or ancient DNA to prove it, but researchers say the evidence is in the genes of modern West Africans.
Because they come from West Africa.
Analyzed genetic material from hundreds of people from Nigeria and Sierra Leone and found.
Where is that at? Where is that at? Is that not in West Africa?
Signals of what they call ghost DNA from an unknown ancestor. Right?
Would those unknown ancestors also be African or from West Africa?
Watch this. Our own species, Homo sapiens, lived alongside other groups that split off from the same genetic family tree at different times. And there's plenty of evidence from other parts of the world that early humans had sex with other hominins like Neanderthals.
Now, this is what I said. Once again, somebody's reading something, don't know what the hell they're reading, because we all know that Homo sapien had mated with Neanderthals, and that was one of the reasons through breeding which caused the Neanderthals to no longer exist. We already know this. We already know that there's a small percentage of those people who left Africa, mated or procreated with Neanderthal. A very small percent. But that's why the majority of Africa don't have any Neanderthal blood in it. But I still don't understand what you're saying. What was the point?
You believe it, right? He says that there is likely evidence of other ghost populations in modern humans in other parts of the world. I think as we get the...
Here's the thing. Right here, this is all based on a hypothesis. It is not proven. It may be kind of an educated guess based on what he said earlier about, the ghost populations and the lack of evidence that they have. But what he's saying is, again, he says there is likely evidence. Does not mean that there is evidence. He's just saying that there is likely evidence of other ghost populations in modern humans in other parts of the world. So we know that there were other hominids in the world at a certain time. We know that there was a certain hominid that led to the lineage of Homo sapien. We know that before there was Homo sapien, there was other hominids that left out of Africa. We know that as well. We know that due to certain conditions, that to get fossils or DNA is very hard because of the way material breaks down and deteriorates and you can't get it. We all know this. He's showing us an article that people know already, that people already seen. That's what I don't get. But he read this, he came across it. If he didn't listen to other platforms and other people that talked about ghost DNA, and he's used it, but he don't believe it, and that's fine. But you can't use it to support your argument.
Genome sequences from different parts of the world at different points in time, there is a possibility that we might discover these as yet unidentified ghost populations. Right? Hold on. It is also possible that the ghost DNA found in this study comes from multiple groups surrounding it. Within Africa, we don't know how many archaic groups might have been involved, and the study doesn't tell us that, she says. It tells us that there was integration, but it could have been...
So, I'm just going to finish it up. I'm just going to finish this part. So it says, within Africa, we don't know how many archaic groups might have been involved within Africa. And the study doesn't tell us that, she says. It tells us that there was integration. Okay. But it could have been from more than one archaic population in theory. Okay. It's still within Africa. That's why I don't understand What he
from
said?
more than one archaic population in theory, and you can see my source down here, right? Hold on. Recent studies have shown that though modern West Africans do not have Neanderthal or
His whole thing was, oh, remember they said that the white man, the whatever, and the Asian, the white man, the European, and the Asian have Neanderthal blood.
then the Southern ancestry, there may have been introgression by other ancient hominins.
Now, let's go over this really quickly. Recent studies have shown that though modern Western Africans do not have Neanderthal or descendant ancestry. So before he said, well, remember when they said that the white, the European, and the Asian don't have Neanderthal, and they talk about the caves and shit, like he was going to come up with something about Africans and having Neanderthal blood? West Africans do not have Neanderthal or descendant ancestry. It says shown that modern West Africans don't have this. There may have been integration by other ancient hominids in their past. But it says that in the past, it is possible that ghost DNA found in this study comes from multiple groups. Browning added, within Africa, we don't know how many archaic groups might have been involved within Africa. And the study does not tell us that. She says, it tells us that there was integration within Africa, but it could not have been from more than one archaic population in theory within Africa. This dude is I don't know. This is just bad.
There may have been
This is really bad.
introgression by other ancient hominins by individuals in West Africa. Scientists focus on four contemporary West African populations: the Yoruba from Ibadan, the Islam from Nigeria, the Mende from Sierra Leone, and Gambia. They found differences that can be best explained by introgression by an unknown archaic hominin whose ancestors split off from the human family tree before Neanderthal.
Which means they were from Africa and they weren't Neanderthal. Which means they were hominids. We all knew that there was other hominids within Africa. If you picked up a science book and you read it, and then if you didn't understand it, you went to somebody who may understand it better than you, and maybe looked at a couple videos, read a couple more books, you will understand that what you're saying is nothing new. It's not surprising. It doesn't support anything that you're saying or whatever you're trying to say, because it's jumbled everywhere. And that they found it says they found differences that could be best explained by integration, by an unknown archaic hominid whose ancestry split from human family before Neanderthal. So what is the human? First, you got to ask what the human family is. The human family is Homo. You know how many Homo groups there are from the human family? You got Homo abruptus, you got Homo erectus, you got Homo africanus. You got tons of them. Like what? This is just nonsense. But you don't understand. But you say you understand science. You understand, but you don't.
Neanderthals. Before Neanderthals. Now, I saw
right, which means that they wasn't mating with Neanderthals at first. The majority of them did not.
All that just to show these stupid niggas are West Africa.
How does that prove you're not West African? That's what I'm talking about. That's the stupidest shit ever. How does that prove that you're not West African?
West Africans come from Northeast Africa, just like
what? Nothing you showed that anything that West Africans come from Northeast Africa. Nothing. The map that you showed didn't show it. What you just read didn't show it. Didn't say it. Nothing. This is just ridiculous shit right here.
The Bible says retard.
Dude, your Bible's wrong as hell. If you know what, you should put that motherfucker down too, because you down here misrepresenting what the Bible said with your introspection of in your interpretation of what the Bible is saying, and it's just wrong. It's just wrong, dude. Nothing that you just presented said what you say you said. Nothing.
I don't believe in the Bible. But then you don't believe in science, idiot.
There's nothing about the Bible that that supports science or that says it is science. Stop it. Nothing that you say it does. Nothing the Bible says it does that you say that you're trying to support right now.
Either. Dumbasses, these niggas don't know shit about Africa. Not a goddamn thing.
If people don't know shit about Africa, you know even less, which is even worse.
Not a goddamn thing about linguistics.
Nothing that you said anything about linguistics, as if you're an expert. Nothing that you said said anything about no damn linguistics. Stop it.
Nothing. And who is
you talking about linguistics? You just said English come from England. That's what you said. But you the linguistic expert, okay?
This ghost people that West Africans were like mating with, because I know like Jeremiah.
Ghost? What the hell?
I don't believe in Neanderthals. I haven't seen any proof of any Neanderthals. But since these niggas believe in that shit, well, according to scientists, so-called West Africans were dealing with some type of ancient primitive hominid.
This is how goofy, stupid he is. There is a ghost DNA theory that there was archaic hominids that were through introgression mating was with other archaic hominids, and they passed on their genes to a hominid group, which were Homo sapien, that survived and continued to spread the species along. He make it sound like, there was West Africans, Homo sapien sapien was running around with some archaic hominids. Although, you know what I'm saying, like he even have the timelines wrong. This is what the hell I'm talking about. Like,
they got some type of unknown primitive hominid archaic species in their blood, in their genes.
And what?
Wow.
It's a hominid. What they think is a hominid is something that they don't notice in there. They say it's a ghost gene because they can't find it. They don't know what it is.
I don't know. It must be fucking pretty. Well, maybe these niggas are right. Maybe super wavy.
According to the Torah, the animals was created before man. Okay. How does that pertain to the subject?
The West African, maybe they're right. Because I kept saying, can you show me any West African writings?
It just said that Africans was there like 500,000 years ago. It was people there in what we now call West Africa 500,000 years ago. That's before your Bible. That's before Adam, Eve. That's before all of that other stuff. There was people there. There was hominids there. This is, I mean.
Past 2,000 years.
What you just talked, he said, anybody catch this? Listen.
Writings past 2,000 years.
What does writings have to do with people being there? We know that people were in locations and places before there was writing or even language. When we start talking about the hominids. We know this. Before there was language, before there was cave paintings, there were people in places. Those things developed later.
No. Not until the Muslims came and the Israelites came.
What you?
In West Africa, was there reading and writing? There was no reading and writing going on over there. Why not? And these niggas won't answer you. Because they don't know. Right? So for all the haplogroup brothers, who is this ghost DNA people that West Africans were mating with that are akin to Neanderthal?
First of all, they were not West African because they were on the west coast of Africa. These are archaic hominids. But you got to understand that archaic hominids were mating with archaic hominids. You just have a hominid that evolved into what we now call was a branch of Homo sapiens sapien. That's what it was. Because you he need a DNA, he need an evolution class.
Since y'all believe in that.
Shoot, were they them Nephilim children?
Right? Is that
now he say Nephilim children. Now y'all hear this. Now y'all hear this, right? Nephilim children. Nephilim children. But but the Bible ain't myth or story.
Hey, I don't know. I'm just throwing stuff out there.
I hear you. I ain't mad at you on that one.
Right? Do we have like African cave beasts? You know, they call everybody else cave beasts. Are these African cave beasts? Is that why these niggas?
They have cave art, dude. Like, I don't get the question.
This is so goddamn stupid. These niggas might really be
They have African cave paintings.
Canaanites. You know, motherfucking goddamn no people. Monkey-minded ass niggas. They might really be. And what the fuck is a goddamn monkey to a god?
A monkey.
Right? That's why the niggas hate God. Them niggas pee brains. But anyways, let me get up here. Y'all go ahead. I gotta fucking get ready for work. I got literally 20 minutes. I gotta leave town.
Now I'm finna come on and troll them for a minute.
I'll be back. Your guys Sunday night, I think I'll be back. And then we're gonna be on Paradigm Shift. Your guys Wednesday, 7 o'clock Central, 8 o'clock Eastern. It'll be 9 o'clock in the morning here, my Thursday. So hopefully we got Brother Elect, we get Jeremiah, we get Debbie, we get the whole squad. Go ahead, you guys.
All right, yeah. I didn't even know you were alive. Honestly, I didn't get the notification right now. But yeah, man, we gonna be on Wednesday. I got smoke for a few people. Got that stupid nigga Jose Vega. He's one of them. Who else? I can't remember the other names. But yeah, we gonna get them. They're gonna get cinnamon brick crunch or apple bricks for breakfast. Or they gonna get honey nut bricks for breakfast. Straight to the face. Yeah, cinnamon toast bricks. There you go.
Yeah, man.
Anyways,
Frosted bricks.
Y'all woke up.
Oh yeah.
Y'all woke up.
Bricks.
And facts though, any nigga that want to smoke, any nigga that want to debate, going over the paradigm shift. So, you know what I'm saying, you can face off the tour nights and then get washed and then leave. Cause
Yup.
niggas was whack anyway.
Yup. I hope y'all go subscribe right now. Paradigm Shift TV 314. We're gonna be over there. Y'all gonna want to be over there because we gonna have it lit. And you don't think we talking shit over here? We gonna be talking. I was talking that shit today over there. We really gonna be talking that shit over there, and we gonna be calling all these buster ass niggas names out. These niggas gonna goddamn run.
Facts.
Yeah.
Wait, Martin said he wanted to smoke with you, Jeremiah.
Here we go.
Bruh.
Let me get this.
Boston. Oh, come on, man. We gotta pick a better topic than that, Marvin.
Let me see if I can get you out.
That's actually pretty good. But they're gonna be getting cinnamon toast bricks, apple.
Oh, sorry, man. I got the dope angel. Niggas.
Wait, isn't Silent King one of them goddamn retards that was over there on?
Let me go. Here we go.
He looks like he's related to Anton LaVey. One of them goddamn retards that was over there.
If you don't believe me, watch this.
Bro,
And this nigga never shows his face.
I watched some videos. Aaron Rod gets.
Here we go. Light, that's not a fairy tale. Does anybody notice that we have light on Earth?
Right. Tons of
I mean,
Wait,
what the fuck is wrong with these niggas? These niggas don't have.
We even have light at night.
Yeah, like what the fuck is wrong with these niggas?
Wait, isn't Silent King one of them goddamn retards that was over there on that was
HOK
over
and
there on
HOK and
yeah
Chris's channel. Told you the niggas are dumb as a
yeah
motherfucker.
yeah he was on Neuter Nigga Nettish channel. It wasn't he?
Yup.
Neuter
Niggas
Nigga
love
that.
right? Them niggas have a goddamn love affair with stupidity. Nigga said, when God said, nigga, there ain't light on earth, nigga? Do you
How?
see the low level, low
How?
IQ Oh, look at
This
this motherfucker.
this is the low level high IQ shit I'm talking about, right? He said, "Don't you see light on earth?" Right? So what does that mean? You still ain't prove how it got there. We know how light gets on earth. The one who have a problem with it and can't explain it. You know what I'm saying? You the one who I keep talking about. Somebody said, "Let there be," and there just was, and you can't understand the process in which things happen. But we got the issue. But here's my troll. Here's my troll, y'all.
This motherfucker here was worshiping a white, satanic, racist white man named Aaron Ra.
now, I was worshiping a white satanic. I was worshiping Aaron Ra. I was worshiping him.
If you don't believe me, watch this.
Bro,
And this nigga never shows his face.
Okay, so he said, watch this. Now watch the proof he gonna show. He gonna show proof of me worshiping a white satanic atheist named Aaron Ra. Shout out to Aaron Ra. I think Aaron Ra, man, is a cool dude. I think he's very smart, knowledgeable. I think that he handles himself very well in a lot of debates platforms. He can be a little bit off at the mouth and getting into people, digging into them. But other than that, you know what I'm saying? Shout outs to Aaron Ra.
I watched some videos. Aaron Ra gets bodied nearly.
He only gets bodied on apologetics platforms when the group talks about it. But anybody else, no, he doesn't get bodied. Just because you don't understand and you're so stuck in the Bible, and you may disagree, doesn't mean somebody got bodied.
All the goddamn time, bro.
Oh,
He's a retard. He's a Satanist that looks like a pedophile. He looks like he's related to Anton LaVey.
Yup. And they love, listen, these niggas who hate God, they're over here worshiping. I saw a video where someone was like, man, look at these coon ass niggas. I think it might have been Lex Vortex. Was like, look at these coon ass niggas worshiping this goddamn racist ass Satanist white man.
Hey, Judah, he's on the panel.
Yeah,
Silent, whatever.
Yeah, I think it's about the trying to be pro fucking stupidity, right? Look at this. Look. These niggas over here, this is your Daniel Haru. These niggas about they love Africa. Look who they worship.
he said, look who we worship. hey, I thought that it was against like the Torah for you to lie and blaspheme, and to bear false witness on people. But I guess that's what they do, man. You know what I'm saying? If it sounds good and you amongst an echo chamber of people who seem to worship you and really put up with your foolishness and your loud outbursts and emotional rants and things of that nature, then it sounds good. But he said, look at this. So show me the proof. It says, Aaron Ra is a lie. Short, Aaron Ra. Satan is a lie. There is no Satan. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what he's showing as proof. He definitely hasn't shown any proof of anybody worshiping Aaron Ra or Aaron Ra. So
goddamn racist goddamn.
He says he's racist. He there's nothing he could show that ever shows that Aaron is racist. Aaron then went on several black platforms and no one has ever said or he never did anything or there's no accusations of him being a racist. So, I don't know where he's getting that from. The only thing he's doing is bearing false witness, which is supposed to be against his Bible or his Torah or his Mishnah or whatever the hell he reads. but that's all he can do. Is do that, is lie, mislead, misguide, bear
And he
false
was like,
witness.
look,
He say, look, have you seen how some of you niggas look? Are you serious? Y'all gotta be crazy. I ain't taking up on Rob, but damn. Like, I mean, look at some of y'all. Like, what does this mean? Does this prove what he says is wrong? Does this somehow refute whatever he got going or anything? Does it show that by how he's dressed that somebody is worshiping him? No, don't show none of that. You know what I'm saying? None of that. So, again,
a fucking Satanist. I told you these niggas is into that weird shit. Y'all niggas thought I was joking around. You can go to
and he's a white man, huh? Yeah, and he's a white man. Well, why don't they follow a black Satanist? Like what's going on?
Do you hear this? Do you hear this nonsense? Why don't you follow a white Satanist? So this is what I mean by misinformation, by people who is ingenuous. And when certain people talk about people that should not be in the community, I don't really believe in this censorship. This is the internet. But this is what I'm talking about. Judah says something. And this, whoever he's talking to, I don't know the brother, don't know anything about him. But he goes on to believe him and says, why don't they worship a black Satanist? When Judah never showed that anybody worshiped any Satanist. It's not it's not like the Christian thing where, I need something to worship, so I've been worshiping this white God, so I'm gonna make him black. So God is black and his people is black. It's not that. It's not that. No one is worshiping. First of all, Satanists don't worship any. As far as in atheists, not all atheists are Satanists. Satanists and there's people who can talk more about the Satanist religion. That's not things that I know there's people that's in, but there are some people that's in it. But that doesn't mean that everybody has to worship that or worship whatever that is. So once again, people should really listen careful to what people are saying, and they should also ask questions and challenge them, because you're bearing false witness on people. But I don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, what's going on?
They're still following the white man.
Most of y'all go to a white job. Judah got an Asian wife who's light-skinned. She may not be white, but she definitely ain't black. Y'all need to stop with this. Y'all go to, with the books you pick up, the clothes you wear, the cars you drive, the phone you put to your ear, the food you eat, all that, man, y'all need to stop it. Y'all need to stop the gaslight. Y'all need to stop it. Y'all horrible.
And my wife always says that. She's like,
so you listen? You can't listen, man. I'm not. You know what? Your wife ain't in it. I'm not gonna talk about her. I'm not gonna talk about her.
Why do they always go back to white people? I'm like,
you should. You know what? She should ask you that. She should ask you, why did you go to an Asian woman? That's what she should ask you. I was gonna get off her, but since you brought her up, you should ask her that.
You already know. Wait, watch this. Aaron Raw. And that dude, Daniel Haru.
He's not gonna be able to find anything. He's not gonna be able to find anything. So he's gonna jump off of it.
Goddamn, Haru is a goddamn sodomite demon, fallen demon.
Oh my God! I'm a sodomite, fallen demon. Well, first of all, demons didn't fall; angels did. Y'all call the fallen angels demons, or people who have, died and their soul was tortured or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Right? So you nigga already telling you what the fuck these niggas is into. Look, wait.
What? What does it say? It's a discussion with Aaron Raw. That's what it says. It talks about, was that chemophobia, flat earth, and all. It says discussion with Aaron Raw, chemophobia, flat earth, all. And then it says pseudoscience or something. I don't know what the word is before that. So I don't know what he's talking about.
You gotta find.
Oh, he got to find something. See, this is what I'm talking. He can't find anything. He can't find anything that will support him. Nothing. Because he's lying. You right? You know what I'm saying? He's just lying.
But you can find pseudo killers.
Yeah. You can't find anything, so y'all, I can't find anything, so find it for me. Find it yourself. Look for it.
Unc West, that goofy ass nigga that was on Solid Channel that says we come from fish.
You better leave. Listen. You better leave Unc alone. You don't want Unc to put you in that body bag, nail a coffin, throw dirt on you, then take it out, unnail it, dig your ass back up again, and throw you in there without a coffin. Leave Unc alone. When it comes to this stuff right here, you not prepared, not qualified to talk to Unc about this. Stop. Let somebody else do it.
Right? Didn't him and Jennifer who were worshiping this dusty ass cracker. Wait. Unc West music comes up.
Look, he's searching.
And he's also on Facebook.
He's searching.
Okay,
look at this.
If you go to the niggas' channel.
I told you niggas about lying. Why you always lying? Oh my God. Stop fucking lying. Always lying to me. You lying so much. You making it hard for me.
Yeah, dude, stop it.
Right? Musty fucking bums, okay? Loser niggas. Stinky bum ass niggas. Niggas with no information over your worshiping goddamn crack ass, devil worshiping white niggas who are probably goddamn child molested. And you're not gonna get these fucking weird ass niggas all that shit either, nigga. Niggas need to call Donald Trump and ICE and go check these niggas' goddamn basement. These niggas probably got, you know what the kids missing? It's probably these weird motherfuckers. Probably got kids in the goddamn basement in the cage doing weirdo shit.
Dude, they don't several people have you on the internet, got receipts, but you doing weird shit? Don't some people have you like with questionable behavior on camera or questionable behavior with associates around children in your home? Don't people have receipts of things that we could draw into question that you yourself have done? Questionable things like, doing party and eating certain things and having, and you showing your wife's undergarments and talking about how demons spoke to you in your ear about doing things that you talk about that's abomination, about being gay or homophobic or things of that nature. Are you the one who have the receipts? No one else has those receipts but you. So you stop it.
I have a video of a former Mason, former Mormon, former witch named John Shinoblin, former Satanist. He's going to tell you what these niggas are doing.
You got a video of somebody who's a former Satanist who says what other people do who never seen these other people. But there's videos of you showing you doing, saying, imagining, doing these weird things. I think that's trumps what you got going, what you trying to present.
He's gonna tell you these niggas, all these niggas who do that fake ass Kemet shit, these niggas literally get little boys, put them on an altar, and they gang rape them.
In Kemet? Where they do that at? Where they do that at? Where they do that at, Judah? Huh? You over there talking about them DB's parties. I don't know what you're talking about, dude. Once again.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God. Stop fucking lying. Always lying to me. You lying so much. You making it hard for me.
That's what he doing.
Hell no.
That's these niggas, not you. These niggas, HOK and Chris Harris, these weird ass niggas, that weird ass atheism shit, that's what these niggas are into. Now it's coming out and it's proven.
On what?
And they're not going to deny it either.
How?
What do you think about some humans or monkeys?
What proof?
What about that dusty ass racist cracker that y'all niggas were so goddamn worshiping?
You see how he took that down? You see how he cooked it down? He took it quick. He took it down quick. He better take it down quick.
right? And then Solomon had the nerve to have this motherfucker as a goddamn judge. Would you have goddamn humans are monkeys too? Prove me wrong. No, you're a monkey.
he just started talking about hominids. He just started talking about hominids, archaic humans. He just went into a period of evolution, but then stopped and said, "No, we're not monkeys."
Right? That's why you think it's so goddamn stupid.
Right. Hey. Yeah. Hey, Judah, if they're saying that they are such a creature, why do they get mad at white people when they say it?
Okay. Let's see if he plays my response. Remember, if we say we are, then why do we get mad when white people say it? I guess you never heard of scientific racism, but let's see.
They don't. Listen, bro. They don't. You know that picture I have of that small hat with that nigga with chain around his neck? That's them.
Yeah.
So, he wouldn't put it, I don't think he put it on, but he asked the question. He said, why do we get mad if we call ourselves monkeys, why do we get mad when white people call us monkeys? But like I said, apparently the brother never had a history class. He doesn't understand what happened, the relationships between white supremacists and scientific racism. And he doesn't understand that the same reason why I could call another black man or brother the the N with the A, the N word with the A on it, and we could be totally cool, but it would mean something different if it was a white person or a person that is non-black would call me that same thing with the A or with the ER. There's context and history to it. That's why. Just thought I would explain that. If you need further in-depth explanation, I'd be more than happy to go into it.
This nigga don't have no motherfucking pride, no self-esteem.
So when these niggas go to the zoo, yeah, they walk past the monkeys, nigga, the baboons, the damn orangutans, the gorillas, these niggas feel at home.
Once again, the brother don't understand evolution or science, and you should probably study a little bit more because you're making ass out yourself, right? Talking about brothers feel more at home. What do you mean at home? Exactly. I don't understand what you mean at home. No more than you go anywhere else in nature or you go for a hike. You know what I'm saying? You don't understand evolution, and you don't understand the splits. You don't understand shared genetics. You don't understand, what the splits in the first cousins, or what we call the first cousins, based on percentage of like DNA or anything like that.
Yeah.
So why would these niggas like ask the zookeeper, like, hey yo, you know what I'm saying? Let me go hug my uncle.
Right?
Uncle? What the hell he talking about? Apparently he don't even know biology, or he doesn't even understand what the fuck family tree is. How's fucking ape or monkey you see in the zoo your uncle? Your uncle would be who? This is how dumb they are. And when dumb people get in groups and just become more dumb, it makes the people who's watching this lose brain cells. So why don't he say sit to match my uncle? Who would your uncle be? Your uncle would be your father's brother. So how would that be your uncle? That would be, you know what I'm saying? When you say cousins, we talk about speciations and stuff like that. But this is what's so dumb about it, right? Why don't you do that? That's a childish question of somebody who, like I said, he don't have any. It's just Stay away from Chris Harris. Stay away from Unc. Stay away from Q. Stay away from anybody that's on the platforms, JJ, that you do not want to see, because only thing y'all can do, or only thing that y'all are displaying right now, is that y'all can act a damn fool. Y'all can make up a bunch of nonsense shit, and y'all can just entertain people with buffoonery. That's it. And throw some ad hominems in. Don't prove nothing.
No, because they're gonna be like, no, I'm not gonna go near that monkey.
Listen, that's why the police shoot these niggas in their back, because these niggas are monkeys. Right?
So what happened when he shot a Hebrew Israelite brother in the back? I guess what happened then? What happened then? Huh? You's about as stupid as.
They don't shoot other people, they shoot the monkey niggas. Because you belong in a fucking cage. You don't know a fucking monkey running around fucking all wild and shit. Niggas want to destroy shit.
Yep.
Now, check this out. If they're saying they come from monkeys, where do white people come from?
This is.
And if white people come from monkeys, why are you getting mad when white people said?
Once again, this is the ignorance of Toranites. Let me go over this once again. If you come from monkeys, where do white people come from? White people also come from the same evolutionary line that black people come from. That's what happens. That's exactly what happened. There is no difference. There is no difference. Let's hear the stupidity one more time.
Monkeys, why are you getting mad when white people say it?
So the second question was, why do we get mad when white people call us monkeys? Once again, you need to go back into history. You need to start studying evolution. You probably should start with Linnaeus. Then you should go with Charles Darwin. Then you should start taking a little bit more history classes, more around, right when they started to weaponize the evolutionary process due to white supremacy, white superiority, and the expansion and globalization of the world, where you will see that's why they used it. But if you read more books, you would understand that Darwin had stated that you couldn't tell a human from a monkey, or he had a bet that you couldn't tell the morphology of the monkey or the ape based on bone structure and so forth than a human could. It was basically the same. And his conclusion to his theory was that not black people were monkeys, but the human race was a monkey based on the phylogeny. That's what his premise was, that he had got from Linnaeus and then it's passed down. But we have moved past that. And I like when Cube say that. We have moved past that. And we now are talking about different type of people. Science has moved and technology has moved further beyond what Darwin and Linnaeus, because they didn't know about genes. They didn't know about DNA. They didn't know about the DNA. They didn't have the technology to be able to study these things. And as we came along, we have studied these things, and it have shown that we share a common ancestor. We share a lot of similarities with these hominids and these primates and so forth, as we go through the phylogeny tree of what we now call man. So all it takes is a little bit of studying. That's it. Get your head out the Bible a little bit, stay in there, but get it out a little bit. Peek up a little bit, turn the page to something else besides God said let there be light, or there was a talking donkey, or there was a talking snake, or a man waved a stick, or that somebody broke bread and fed 5,000 people, or some crazy shit like that, or that Canaan belonged to somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Just stop. It's if you just look more at other materials, other literature, you would understand that you don't know everything, and your thing may not be right. That's what you will find out. Your ass may not be right. But unless you know that, you know what I'm saying? Because you keep your head in the damn book. Like an ostrich.
Right. Of course, that's common sense. They don't believe in that. Remember, these are monkeys. They're not dealing with like smart individuals. No self-respecting so-called black man is gonna fucking call himself a monkey after all the fucking racist shit we had to fucking endure. These stupid niggas over here basically agreeing with the white man. So, I mean, well, first off, Daniel Haru's probably a white boy. That's why I'm surprised Solar, my nigga, hates him.
Solar, do you hear that? Solar, do you this? Oh my God, Solar, do you hear that? He said that this dude actually said that I might be a white boy. Oh my God. And you know what's crazy? I'm going to tell you what's even crazy about this. I'm going to tell you what's crazy about this. Is that I've been on platforms with Judah. I've been on platforms with him. You know what I'm saying? And I don't understand what he's talking about when he says that, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, the brother, he says that I could be, he says that I could be white. Like, what are you talking about? What are you like, really, like, what are you talking about, dude? Like, Solar, I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on with him, man. He got to be stupid or something, because he's talking about, like I said, Judah makes up a lot of shit. He does. He makes up a lot of shit, and he'll say whatever, and people just go on believing him.
So me, I got a goddamn cracker up there judging black debates. Why this nigga hating on me and shit?
Now I'm a cracker. At first I was a nigga, and I was a monkey, and from there, from being a monkey, you know, from a monkey, now I am a white boy. So I don't know. If anybody want to come on, I'll get a stream key together and put it. Let me finish playing this, and then I get the stream key together.
All of the goofball niggas come over and do presentations and shit. This nigga got a fucking devil over there judging debates for so-called black people. Who is fucking? That's these niggas. Okay, coon ass niggas. No fucking. Y'all see it or not? Is it showing up?
Yeah, we see it.
Okay, that's these niggas. Right? That's why they're so fucking scared of us, because we're not like them.
I don't know who in the hell you think scared of him.
Right? Sucker bebop, jive coon, jetpack raccoon ass niggas.
Good. I'm not trying to be like these niggas. I'm not trying to be like these niggas.
Right?
He said, he just said,
Anyway, nigga, go worship that goddamn white man, nigga. Okay? Go pick the fleas out that motherfucker's hair, you goddamn weirdo. And stop touching little kids, you fucking weirdo, nigga. You niggas is some goddamn some bullshit, nigga. You niggas ain't no parent.
This is the same dude. Like I said, y'all, this is the same dude. This is the same dude who was talking. I don't know what the hell this is. Hold on, y'all, for a second. Why is this? I don't know what the hell this loop is. I don't know what the hell this loop is. Hold on, we having some technical difficulties right here because my thing's fucking acting. So, hold on, let me start this shit back up again. But yeah, this is
Africans, nigga. You niggas ain't in no fucking Kemet, nigga. You niggas in a child rape, nigga. Shut the fuck up. Anyway, all praise to Yahweh. I gotta get the fuck up out of here to go to work, right? I'll bet you this. This whole ass nigga Daniel Aruna ain't gonna go to paradigm shift and debate. Bet you that. That nigga gonna sit in the motherfucking chat like a good little bitch. And then gonna follow the fuck down like you should.
Before I say shalom, if they want to debate if the Bible was a book of fairy tales, they gotta stop coming at us with the same argument.
nigga, because you ain't passed the first argument. What you mean? Stop coming at you with the same argument. You ain't got past that one yet. Why am I gonna change it when you ain't got past the first one? You ain't got past the first one, but you want me to? I don't know what you want us to do. Like I said, you ain't got past that one yet, but you like, oh, with the same argument. You can't get past that. I don't know why this shit is so. So, let me know if anybody is in here. Present or invite. Yeah, that's just crazy. Let me finish up with it real quick. And I can,
Let's debate the historical accuracy of it.
Dude, that's been debated so much, and y'all can't get past that. But you keep wanting people to debate the same shit over and over and over again, and you can't get past the historical evidence of what? What part of the historical evidence are we supposed to be debating? What part of it? That's the part I want to know. What are we debating? Are we debating that did God say, let there be light and there was light? Are we debating that he made Adam and Eve was the first people on earth? Or are we debating did he make the animals on whatever day? Are we debating was there Abraham? Are we debating was there Moses? Were we debating did Moses or was this a thing out of Egypt? What are we debating? Are we debating that Christ walked on water or fed people with fish or raised the dead? Or was he crucified, then he died, then he rose again and was saw by people, then ascended into heaven? Are we debating that Elijah get ascended up into heaven by a chariot and didn't, or did Methuselah, somebody ever not die? What the part of the Bible are we debating? Are we debating did Saul see a blinding light and that was Jesus Christ and somehow he became the apostle or whatever the hell he was? Are we what part of the Bible are we debating exactly? What part of it, is we saying is not a fairy tale? Not true.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. I wasn't trying to give them that. I was just that will be taken care of. But the niggas already know that. The niggas already know that. They already know the Bible is real. The white man is got these niggas compromised. They have to go against.
Listen, they had this debate already a few times talking about the white man and the Bible and all this other stuff. They've talked about it. Now, I'm going to say that the Bible is a European creation. That's what I'm going to say it is. And the reason why I'm going to say it is because before the Bible, they had Torah. The Torah was for the people who we call are the Hebrews, right? We start talking about the Pharisees, and we start talking about the Hebrew lineage from Abraham. They had Torah. They didn't have a Bible. They had Scripture. Now there was no Abraham, but I'm going to use this biblical narrative to explain how what I say is that it is a European creation is because these people who claim they come from, let me put this, people who claim they come from Abraham lineage use the Torah. When in their Bible they start talking about Jesus Christ, Jesus still taught from Torah. When he taught people, he did his enlightenment on his scriptures and his oral traditions of Torah, in Mishnah, in Talmud. That's what he was doing. He said he didn't. He said himself in your book that he didn't come to destroy the law. He didn't come to do that or do away or destroy the law. So that means he was still teaching from that. When he talked to about a rabbi. When they say rabbi, rabbi, rabbis talk from those books. They didn't talk. They didn't teach from anything else. So after Rome had, well, after Greece had came, and Greece had conquered Egypt and other territories, and then they started to formulate the Septuagint and other books. These were created for them. In your book, it talked about how the disciples, Peter and the rest of them, didn't want any Greeks or what they call Gentiles in. They didn't want them in. They didn't even want Paul to even teach Saul. They didn't even want him to teach it. So when he went out and started teaching, right, he was teaching what? Because he was also considered, at that cultural narrative, a Jew. What would a Jew teach? Because there was no books of the Bible when Saul was going out there. What was he teaching? He was teaching a Hebraic faith based on oral traditions and scriptures, I guess, that they said they had wrote. And this is what they taught. Was no Bible. You got the canonization of the Bibles once you got into the Greeks and then in the Romans. And they wrote it because they needed it. The Hebrews never said, the Hebrews didn't need it. They already had their traditions. They already had their scriptures. They already had their oral traditions. And that's why you have the King James Version. Then you have the Lens Tinsdale version. And you have the other versions of the Bible, because these are European kings and monarchies who created different versions for them, who usurped a religious movement and created this book to spread amongst the people. It was for them. That's what happened. That's why, you talk about white man. No, that's you.
Because the white man's, they're part of some type of fucking pedophile cult. You just think they're not in the Kemet? Haru was not even how you say his name. His name is just Har. It's H-R in the Egyptian language. H-R, not Haru. What type of fucking fake-ass Kemetic?
Now, this is... Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I'm surprised he went there. Because if you look at in the language, hold on, let's go back. Let's go.
His name is just Har. It's H-R in the Egyptian language. H-R, not Haru.
So, if you start, I'm surprised he went there, because what he should have did, it says in the Egyptian language, we're talking about a hieroglyph. When you first saw it, it was the pictorial. It was a picture. It was a symbol, and it was a picture of Haru, right? So then you have to start going into the hieratic, then the demonic, and then the Coptic when you start talking about these transfers of language. And you also got to understand that there was no vowels, you dumbass. There was no vowels when they were spelling it. How would you say Netaru, dumbass? Oh, it's NTR. It's Intru. There was no vowels. He's about as dumb as a mug, I'm telling you. You know what I'm saying? How would you say myrrh when it's just MR? How would you say certain words? Because they didn't have vowels. Those vowels was inserted later. But the first part of the language was pictographs. It was pictures. It was symbols. That's why you call them hieroglyphs. And y'all listen to them. Y'all, Devion and everybody on that panel, listen to them. Listen. I do not debate. I do not have time. I love going in and talking about and reviewing things. And it was a pleasure that Solar had me as a judge, and I did the best that I can. I enjoyed myself the whole time. But I tell you what, dude, you do not want to get embarrassed by a non-debater. You don't. You don't want that. You just don't want it. Because all that and showing your neck and doing all that crazy don't mean nothing. It's just foolishness, and it doesn't support an argument. It just shows buffoonery. It's not scholarly, right? So it says it's okay if you don't understand science. The Bible are just easier for you. And that supposed to be is, excuse the typo. But that's all it is. You just can't wrap your head around it. It's no big deal. You know what I'm saying? It's none. Just keep it pushing.
What type of fucking fake ass Kemetic Yiddish bullshit is that?
Hold on, let's do this again.
Fucking fake ass Kemetic Yiddish bullshit is that? HR, not how you say his name. His name is just Har. It's HR in the Egyptian language. HR, not Heru.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my god, stop fucking lying.
What type of fucking fake ass Kemetic Yiddish bullshit
He
is
don't
that?
know what he's talking about. He has no idea what the hell he's talking about.
Weird.
You know what I'm
They
saying?
following Tamara Sweet. That's their pharaoh.
Right?
Who the hell he say? Tamara who?
Fat white woman.
Who the hell is that? Who the hell is who?
They're
What?
Yep. No.
Pure coons.
Yeah.
Right?
These motherfuckers read the King James Bible. And they're talking these. They probably got a white Jesus on there. They probably got a white Jesus in their living room. You know what I'm saying? And I know that if you're Japanese and they probably most of them probably Christian and they got white Jesuses in their house. They ain't got no fucking black Jesus in their house. Stop lying.
Sir, you don't understand science. That's why you hang around Chris here as a dumb motherfucker.
Oh my God. Listen. Chris must have really Chris must have really put a hurting on him. That's the only thing I can think of. Chris put a real big hurting on him because he keep mentioning Chris's name. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like either he missed Chris or Chris beat him down so bad where, you know, in the art of war, it says you should never beat your opponent too bad because the embarrassment will always cause an enemy or him to seek revenge. And then maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's what it is. Because you been calling Chris name all night. And you ain't never, hold on, you never beat him. So let's go there.
That's why you never debate. No one even knows who you are.
Now let's say this again. So I started out debating. I had about 4 or 5 debates. I debated several people on different platforms. And I've had discussions with several people. Some of the people you have had discussions with, I've held my own. And you're lying. So let's continue.
You stupid. Now stick to child molestation and nigga and leave the intellectual shit to the intellectual.
Julie, I know you gotta go. I just gotta say this. If the Bible is easier to understand, then Daniel Heru has to explain why in the Torah it says to circumcise on the 8th day. There's a scientific reason behind that.
Now, the Torah says circumcised on the 8th day is if circumcision started with the Torah. Let's start there. And does he also know that in modern medicine right now that people circumcise like right at birth? You can get your kids circumcised like the next day. What are you talking about? Now I will say this. If there's a when your wife is pregnant, there's a certain shot they give. I don't think it's vitamin E, B, or something like that. But what it's supposed to do is supposed to help with the coagulants in the blood system. So if you don't get your kids circumcised, then they won't. I mean, if you don't get that kid the shot, then they won't circumcise it, because if they circumcise the kid, it may not stop bleeding, because they say 8 days or a week is because when the woman breastfeeds, when the child breastfeeds on the mother, he gets those that vitamin, or that that fluid that helps him with the um, coagulation. I think that's how you play it, in his body, which would stop him from bleeding. That's why they do it. But this thing was already done. I mean, already circumcision was already being done before the Bible was even written, like before the Torah or any of that. So, what's your point? Once again, ultimate fail. But there's your answer.
These niggas don't read, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Y'all don't read shit, apparently.
There's a scientific reason behind that, bro. All right, but
It is a scientific reason, or it is a medical reason. And I'm not going to say science. It's a medical reason that why you circumcise, or why you circumcise at a certain time. But it was not the Bible who did that, because they weren't. These are the first people to do circumcision. So
there's no science in the Bible. The Bible's not true. It's fake. But you have the
if science is in the Bible, but you weren't the one who created the science, you don't get credit for the science. If you repeat shit that other people have already created and did, you do not get credit for it. That's plagiarism. That's copying. So, no, you can't say that. Oh, there's a star system or a Sirius B in the sky, and he wrote in the Bible. But the people who in your area or people before you already wrote where the damn star system or Sirius B is, and then you somehow go to them and you put it in your book, and now you get credit for it. Don't work that way.
the name of an Egyptian god that's not real, so you're just arguing stupidity of an Egyptian god that's not real, fake. But you have the name of an Egyptian god that's not real, so you're just arguing stupidity.
So I have the name of Egyptian god that isn't real. First, I would have to claim that the so-called God, I would say the Natzarah, is real. Once again, this is why y'all lose over at these debates when y'all debating people who debate, because you cannot give an argument that was never given to you. You can't rebut it, give me an argument. I didn't say that Haru was real. You want to say Haru is real because we get on you guys about saying that God and Jesus is real and they're not. So now you want to give me the same position in which you get crucified under, and it don't work that way. The nonsense is you believing in what you believe in and then trying to put the same position on me so I'm on equal grounds with you. No, don't work that way. Try again.
They got sodomized, by the way.
Disgusted.
What? What? Hold on. Wait a minute.
Stupidity.
They got sodomized, by the way.
So now what he's talking about is he's going to talk about the contentions of Horus and Set when the story of Set was trying to usurp the throne or the position from Haru, and he was a kid or at the time or an age, and there was some things where he said about he tried to place his phallus in between his thigh or whatever that is. This right here is still mythology. Is to tell a story about creatures or entities that do not exist in real life, right? And in the story, yes, some things happen, and we would consider that sodomy or attempted sodomy. But I can at least explain the story, and I can also say what this isn't real. So there's a story to it that supposed to talk about something. But you have people in your book where angels were a group of men in Sodom didn't even want the women because the man was going to give his daughters to an angry mob because they wanted to rape male angels, and they didn't want that, so they didn't want the women, so they was going to have sex with the men and rape them. You have David who kisses a man or has the love for a man like a woman, or Jesus or one of them have a love that's stronger than a woman or unnatural to a man. You have all kind of weird shit in your book. Like, again, I'm not claiming that my stuff or the things of the stories in Kemet or ancient Egypt is literal. I'm not saying that it's literal. You're saying your stuff is literal. Literal. In your book, you have Joseph marrying a underage 14-year-old girl. And Joseph is a man of age. Of age. Marrying little ass girls. Who happen to get raped or not. I won't say raped. I want to say that. I want to say who got seduced by an unknown spirit while she was married to a man. But was not a man. But he wasn't a man. So, I mean, there's strange stuff everywhere, dude. I don't get what you, once again.
Disgusted.
Right?
So here's the kicker.
And what is it? And nigga did some nasty shit, ejaculate on the cabbage or something. Like, what the fuck is wrong with these niggas? These niggas, that's how you can tell these niggas. He said, you never beat Chris MVP.
Now, this is where we go in. He says you never beat Chris MVP. And he has not. He hasn't done it on Solar Vision. He hasn't done it on HOK. He hasn't done it on Paradigm Shift. He hasn't done it on the Lion's Den. He ain't did it on 125th in New York. He ain't did it in his damn dreams. He hasn't ever beat Chris. That's a fact. That is a fact.
Who remembers me whipping Chris's ass on HOK?
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God. Stop fucking lying.
Nobody remembers that. Nobody remembers that shit. Stop it.
Everybody remembers whipping that ass.
It was a few times.
A few times when? When? After he whooped you and you came back on tour nights talking shit and trying to act like you did something that you didn't do, and the peanut gallery licked your wounds for you because you didn't do it? Stop lying. That's the first part of coming to being holy and right with your creator, is stop lying. That's what the first thing you should do.
Everybody. I done beat your leader's ass over and over again.
Who leader? What you talking about?
Right? That nigga's up. He got beat by Israel doctrine, bum. See what I'm saying? These niggas love.
Once again, we said I don't know nothing about Israel doctrine, but I don't even know if Israel doctrine beat Chris. But I do know that you didn't beat Chris. Somehow, if Chris got beat by Israel doctrine, somehow makes you look better, make your loss look better. This is the nonsense that I'm talking about. This is the nonsense I'm talking about. You got your ass whooped by Chris, so you want to say, well, he got beat by somebody else. But it wasn't you. And so I asked him, he said that he got beat by, I told him, show the poll.
Fucking stupidity. But
I said, show the poll, because he said he got beat. He beat Chris. Show the poll. You know what he did? You know, let me see. You know what he did? He put me in time out. That's what he did, guys. He put me in time out.
He was AI for that.
We were supposed to debate and kick me off the channel.
Of course. The niggas are not men. The niggas is broken wrist.
Man, y'all don't want to.
No real fucking man does that.
Y'all don't want it. Y'all don't want it. Y'all don't want it. Y'all don't want it.
Oh God, you know what I'm saying? Keep your eyes on fucking weird ass niggas. And you know, I wasn't saying
Wednesday.
Yeah.
My bad. this Wednesday, Shalom, Yahweh, Khan,
Hey,
Martin.
look, wait, hold on. Let me
both
see
the
something. Let me see something. Let me see if I can do this. I'm gonna see if I can do this real quick. Hold on. Let me see something. Boom. Let me see if I can do this. So on here, if I can do this, look at this right here. Let me do this right here, real quick. I just want to see if I can show y'all this real quick. So right here you can see, uh, I told him he never beat Chris. Where's that? That's what I told him. Where's that over here? I said you never beat Chris. That's what I told him. I'm not lying. He's never beat Chris, right? So let's see what over here.
I'm gonna get the smoke. Don't worry about it. It's gonna be easy.
Okay, wait a minute. Hold
but
on.
anyways, yeah, this Wednesday, and Shalom.
Wait. So let me finish right here. Maybe this is what I can see right here. Y'all see this right here? You see it right here? Right here. Look. Right here. This is where I said show the poll. Down here. It won't even highlight. So right below this, he said I beat Chris. He said, yeah, I've seen you beat Chris several times. Show the poll. You see why it's light? Because he put me in timeout. I done said everything else with monkeys. I done said that if you that we call each other these names because of this. I done said a lot of stuff. When I told him to show that poll with Chris, that motherfucker said, time out, hold up, wait a minute. Because he can't show it. He can't produce it. That's why he did that. Right there. Show the polls. Show it. You beat Chris, show it. But you didn't. You didn't beat him. And so you just did what you always do. Just be lying and shit and acting a fool. You know what I'm saying? Because, if you on your platform, you have people just listening to you act a fool, and that's all it is.
Shalom, Yahweh, Khan.
Yahweh Khan. Shalom, y'all.
Yahweh Khan. Shalom.
Yeah. Shalom.
Shalom,
Yahweh Khan. Yeah, shalom.
So there it is. But like I said, man, this has been an EDPN production, Entertainment Debate Programming Network. Just reviewing Julia Nazareth, Uncontrollable, Rant with misinformation, a bunch of ad hominems and misinformation again. But hey, I appreciate everybody who watched, everybody who listened, who spent a minute with me. Please like, subscribe, pass it around as I try to do more content when I can. Unfortunately, it's kind of later at night, but I'll do what I can as much as I can. Y'all peace out, and I'll see y'all later.
I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing. Take me for granted and you know I'm leaving. I'ma take what's mine with the webs I'm weaving. I could take this crowd from seeing to believing. Got a taste for blood and my tongue keeps bleeding from the words I spit. So sharp, so freezing, so cold. Behold, frostbite they feeling. I could tear you apart or I could go heal them. Don't believe in fate, don't believe in ceiling. feelings. I just need a taste and my mind starts peeling. I don't pace myself, I grind on kneeling. Got a lust for change, I just love the feeling. I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. Cause I'ma live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I go by at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time, and I'll still be winning. I live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I go by at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time, and I'll still be winning. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got